What led me to iron therapy training was I had spent probably 10 years or more just almost always feeling like I needed to apologize for myself. I think a lot of it we call imposter syndrome, and not feeling like I was up to either the job or the position in the community or the friendship or whatever. And while you don't really want that to be associated with how you look, how you feel about yourself and your confidence has a lot with how you hold yourself and your posture. And I was tired of feeling like I needed to apologize for myself all the time, and I really wanted to break free from that and feel good about myself. And I wanted to be healthy, and I saw your post on Facebook, and you were doing come in for 3 sessions and give it a try. And I had, spent a lot of money on a lot of things that absolutely were pointless and endless, and sometimes I'd get packages and not even open them, right? I'm not going to do it. It's not going to, and then those ones that you do open and try that don't work just compound that feeling of I'm not doing it right. I'm not worthy. So when I came in here and had those 3 sessions, it was like a light bulb went off. And, maybe I could do this. This is a plan. This is, and just that feeling that I absolutely was, up to the challenge was sparked at that point. I've lost around 34 pounds. Amazingly, the weight loss isn't my main takeaway. It's great and I appreciate it, but the main takeaway is kind of like the core strength that I have, and the ability to navigate the world feeling stronger and more confident and competent in my place, in my physical ability and my strength. One of the things that Aaron talked about when I walked into a room, he asked, when I walk into a room, do I enter with my head or with my heart? And of course I overthink things, so I thought he meant philosophically. So I was like, well, I kind of scope out the room and I think about who I'm going to sit next to and where the power play. And he's like, no, physically, with your heart or with your head, you lean. And so one of those things I've always remembered and that has given me the greatest amount of confidence is to walk in with my heart first, both physically and mentally, because that's the success, right? So the ability to hold my head up and to enter a room with my heart first, that's a huge confidence builder. And that's one of the biggest takeaways. I think it's called iron therapy for a reason. I got to a point where I was near retirement age, and I'm like, this is it. This is kind of the end of the line. And if I don't start now, it's never going to happen. So the struggle with, working harder and never really feeling good enough about the work that you've done or what you've accomplished, that leads to a lot of anxiety. And so I had a lot of anxiety and a lot of, I wouldn't say depression, but sadness. And overall feeling that no matter what I do, I'm never, and it's not that other people were judging me, it was that I was judging myself, so that I was never going to feel good enough about myself. And investing in yourself and doing something like this can dramatically impact that and change it, completely change it. I had invested a lot of money over a lot of years, probably more than what I'm actually spending now to accomplish my goals. And so that's a win-win. I knew after that first 3 weeks that this was going to be a good investment, and I was going to stop investing in things that didn't work and start investing in something that would work. And that was where my commitment came in, truly. I wish I had done this when I was in my 30s. The good news is I don't feel like it's too late now, because I feel like this has really helped me feel younger than I have ever felt before, and realize that I'm more capable than I have ever felt before. And at retirement age, that's a pretty good way to feel.